Hey guys, beautiful day out here in the woods. We got lots of snow. We got well over 100 centimeters today, or in the last 2-3 days. 80 to 100 yesterday, and then another 30, and it's still snowing today. It's crazy. This has actually been plowed once. They're doing some logging in Sunnyside here, so they've been plowing the road. So this was plowed after the big storm yesterday. It hasn't been plowed after today's storm. If you look right there, that is Purgatory. And you see the big snow berm from the plow. So I just want to make sure the winch works before I attempt to go through there. I want to make sure that I have a working winch. So right now we got our tires aired down to about 7 or 8 psi. There's a high chance that we're going to have to go a lot lower than that to be able to get the flotation to get back up on top. When you air your tires down, it makes a snowshoe for your tire. Your tire turns into a big snowshoe, gives you more footprint, gives you more flotation, gets you to stay on top of the snow rather than cutting through it, making it a lot difficult. So just let me check the winch out here, make sure she's working. And then if she's working, I'm going to try to blast my way through that snow berm. Out. In. Looks like the winch is working fine. And if you're going snow wheeling, it's a good idea. Always go with somebody else. Cindy and I don't have anybody else to go with, so we just needed to get out in the woods. And she doesn't believe that her Jeep is actually going to be able to handle this deep snow. Like I said, we probably got 4 feet, 5 feet of snow in the last week. And Cindy doesn't think that her Jeep can make it through. She thinks that we're going to sink and we're not going anywhere. On the other hand, I think right now, 7, 8 psi, she might be right. But if I drop my tire pressure 3 or 4 psi, it might give me a wide enough footprint to get on top and stay on top. The difference is usually I'm wheeling on 37-inch tires, and usually I have the doubler in my Jeep, which gives me a double low crawl ratio, which means when I get stuck, I can put it in double low range, and she'll quite often just slowly crawl out of it. We don't have that in Cindy's Jeep, so we're going to see what it's going to be like. One thing you want to have if you're going to be snow wheeling is you really should have a good onboard air system. A good compressor of any sort, even if it just clips onto the battery or you know, or built right in like Cindy. Cindy's got the Vi-Air system on board. We're going to check that before we go in too to make sure we got good air. I don't want to air down to 3 or 4 psi and wind up having to drive home like that. Or if we do pop a bead, we'll have the Vi-Air to help us put the bead back on. So, okay, the winch works. I'm going to check the Vi-Air system, then I'm heading in. Okay, here's her Vi-Air constant duty air supply, really freaking nice. It's got the nice tank. Fill her up, and you got lots of air to keep going. Pump turned on, we're good to go. I should just double check the chuck. The chuck very well might be frozen. This might be, whoa, a challenge. over my waist.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea.
Holy crap. Well, I wish we had another Jeep with us. As we could spend like the next 6 hours just trying to turn around in here.
Okay, so here we are again. We went up to the entrance to Purgatory, and she's crazy ass deep. She's 5 or 6 feet deep. And there's a big berm at the end, which I don't think I'm going to drive through very easily. So we could spend like 6 hours right there trying to turn around. So I figured, okay, well, let's skip that for now, since we don't have another Jeep with us. It's easier if we had another Jeep, then I could drive in, they can pull me out. I can drive in, pull it out until you get all the way in and everything's great. But without another Jeep, and it's going to be winching forward, and then trying to do some fancy winching to get yourself turned all the way around. And like I said, 5-6 feet deep is pretty damn deep. So anyway, we went up the road to the end of where the plow goes. So we're right here, it's 2 feet of snow. Straight ahead, probably 4 or 5 feet of snow. And I'm going to try to crawl into it and see how we make out there first, rather than screw around in the entrance to Purgatory. If we do really well here, well, we'll turn around, go back in, and try Purgatory. But I think we'll probably wait until we have somebody to go with us. Hopefully we can find somebody to go wheeling with us on the weekend. But if not, this might be fun. Just, you know, you don't even have to go into a trail when the snow gets this deep. We can stay on these logging roads and have a blast. So anyway, I'm going to give her a go here, put her in low range, and like I said, I'm still at 7 or 8 PSI. I'm probably way too high to get the flotation needed. But I'll try this, and if I'm having a hard time, I'll drop them a little more and give it a go again. So very important, have an air compressor so you can air your tires back up. Have some food, some snacks, some extra clothing, a warm blanket, all that stuff with you when you go out by yourselves. You just never know when you're going to be stuck in the woods. Cindy and I even brought a pair of snowshoes just in case we have to walk out. So all dandy. So here we go, guys.
I guess I spun the tires just a little too much when I went in, pushing it. I should have backed out. I should have aired down more. So now I'm going to air down, try it again.
He's going to try backing into it. That way if he gets stuck, he can winch out from the front.
This is crazy. It's like night and day. Now that we've dropped the tires to 4 PSI, I believe I could probably just drive straight up that.
Try it then.
Well, I don't want to go through what we just went through.
No, but you can winch out now.
Well, now I can, yeah. If I go backwards. Doing it backwards, at least I can winch out.
Yeah.
If I go in forward, then I gotta winch forward. If she had a crawl ratio, I would have kept going.
Don't think so. Uh-oh. Oh, you kept going.
I thought I was done, eh?
Yeah.
So did I.
Yeah. You gotta try to cut over here, eh? You're off the road, you're like over in the ditch. Your dome light's on. Turn off the dome light.
Don't?
Turn off the dome light. It might be easier for you to see back there.
Oh, definitely. Pushing a lot of snow.
Yeah. Uh-oh, you're in the ditch. Yeah, you gotta get your ass over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so deep, it's insane. It's ridiculous.
Like you get into the middle of the road,
you think that if I turned around and went straight that I'd be in the middle of the road?
No, don't do that. You need to be able to winch from the front. Uh-oh. I think we should call it a night. Besides, the camera is full of snow, right and the lens is full of snow, and...
Well, there you go, folks.
If you want to come down here and do a little...
Yeah, I'll go behind you there.
Okay.
Oh, I was right down in that ditch,
yeah,
that's why.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here you go, folks. This is a lot of snow. That's not the ground either. The ground is way down below that, probably another 2 or 3 feet. But that's whew. I tried to back in just to so I'd have the winch so I could winch out rather than winch that way. It just gets deeper and deeper. Holy jeez, it looks like a shit explosion here. And but oh my god. So anyway, we came in with 8 psi. There was no getting this far. We couldn't even get over the brim. We dropped the tires to 4 psi, and in my honest opinion, if it's with daytime, and especially if I had another Jeep with me, I know that we could keep going up that road. Front end in. You saw when I was coming out, you cut the steering wheel back and forth, and that makes such a difference because your wheels are sawing through the snow and looking for traction, and eventually they get it and boom, you're out. So that's what happened here. You saw I was just about done, so I thought I was done, honestly. And but I didn't even give it the skinny pedal to get out. But yeah, this is a lot of snow. Hopefully we can get somebody to come out with us.